how to rebuild friendship in your marriage even if it feels distant. If your marriage feels more like a partnership instead of friendship right now, you're not alone. And here's a hard truth. Couples usually don't drift apart overnight. They slowly stop connecting. After 34 years of marriage, we have learned one thing. Friendship is not a bonus in marriage. It is the foundation.
In this video, we're going to show you why emotional safety matters, why fun actually matters, and how simple curiosity can help couples feel like best friends again. Because distance does not have to be the end of the story.
We're Jeff and Teresa Fields, and this is Inspiring Marriages, where our mission is to help couples strengthen their friendship, grow spiritually together, and to experience the marriage that God has designed for them. Let's dive in. Teresa, let's talk about why couples slowly disconnect. You all remember your dating years. You remember the times you were dating, and you know how you planned those nights and how you look forward to spending time with your special person. And it took up a lot of your time just to plan the things that you were going to do. And guys, you would plan the evening, you pick out a restaurant. Ladies, you would do a great length to pick out what outfit you're going to wear, how you're going to wear your hair, what piece of jewelry you was going to wear. And you would just plan, and you would just do things because you want to make that night special. And what happens a lot of times, Teresa, is couples get busy. They get busy with life. You share an apartment, and then maybe you have a house, and children come along, and either one of you or both of you are working on your careers. You may be finishing up school. There's just a lot of things going on, Teresa, isn't it?
Yes, that's so true.
Busyness can slowly cause couples to disconnect.
That's so true. It's not as easy to make your friendship or your relationship a priority when you have so many demanding things on your time, on your energy, on your emotion. And yeah, couples can really be disconnecting and not realize it.
And if you're not intentional on your connecting, it probably is not happening.
That's right.
Proverbs 17:17 in New Living Translation tells us, a friend is always loyal, and a brother is born to help in time of need. And so let's take it even to that into a marriage relationship, how you're even closer than you were with your siblings. So you're there for each other in a time of need. You're there to help each other. You're there to encourage each other. You're there to cheer each other on. Wives, your husband needs you to be his biggest cheerleader. Husbands, your wife needs you to be her biggest encourager. Speak life to each other. Do nice things to each other. Just keep focused on your marriage. Keep focused on growing. And Teresa, let's talk about why fun actually matters spiritually. No, you're not a one-dimension being.
No.
You are a spirit, you have a soul, and you live in a body.
That's right.
It's several layers of intimacy. Of course, there's spiritual intimacy, there's intellectual intimacy, there's the emotional intimacy, and then there's physical intimacy. As you enhance those things, as you do fun things together, that just really enhances all areas of intimacy. When you do things, remember the things you used to do on your date? You used to do fun things, right? And you can still do those fun things. It costs too much. I'm not talking about spending money. I'm talking about having fun. You can still have fun together. And really, you and your spouse need to have time of laughing, because laughing is, the Bible tells us, laughing is like a medicine.
That's right.
And so you need to spend time laughing. You need to spend time having fun. One of a husband's greatest needs is companionship. He is the most open he's going to be with you, and the most sharing he's going to do with you, ladies, is when he's having fun. That's why he wants you to do things with him. He wants to share his life with you because he wants to have fun with you.
That's right. So it's good to know what each other is interested in. You really tried to find that out when you were dating, but we can usually let that slide as married life goes on year after year. We Forget that we should be interested in each other's idea of what's interesting and fun and enjoyable to do, to spend time, and take time to do that with your spouse. It may not be your favorite thing to do for enjoyment or recreation, but just make allowances that if I get interested in this and do it with my spouse, then we'll both enjoy the time together.
Right. So Teresa loves Jane Austen. She loves the Hallmark movies. She loves Great American Family Channel now. And she watches. Now, if I was home by myself, those are not three things I would pick to sit down and watch. But if she's watching them, a lot of times I'll sit down and watch with her, and we'll discuss the movie. Why is he doing that? What's going on here? And this. So, just it's an act to enter into her world and connect. It's a moment to connect. We need to take advantage of times to connect. The Bible tells us in Ephesians chapter 5, 15 and 16 is to walk carefully as the wise, not the unwise, making the most of every opportunity. So we need to do that. And even in the Jane Austen movies that she loves, and we'll say quotes to each other all the time to make us laugh. I love making Teresa laugh. So I'll say things, not even one of her favorite characters, I'll use a term and in their tone, and it'll make her laugh because I'm entered into her world, and I'm making an effort to making a connection with her. And it's the same thing she does with me. She doesn't really, she would never sit down and turn on football and watch it. It's just nothing that she would ever choose to do, but she'll watch it with me. And so, because she wants to connect with me and to enter each other world. So it's really important to have fun together. So let me ask you this question. What is one thing you miss about your friendship early in marriage? Think about that. It's like, oh yeah, I remember we used to do that. That was so fun. Maybe it was going to get ice cream. Maybe it was going on a picnic. Maybe it was something. And you can still do that.
Yes, you usually went everywhere together, right? It was like if one was there, the other had to be there. Everybody knew you were together wherever you went. And that's something you don't need to lose just because you're not newly married any longer. You still need to do as much as you can together.
Teresa, let's talk about emotional safety. So everyone needs to feel safe in their marriage.
Yes,
you need to know that your spouse is someone you can go to with your concerns and whatever feelings that you have and things that you've been talking about. Be able to freely go to your spouse, not in front of everybody, but between you two, and you be able to express that hurt or express that idea or express that feeling without fear of being ridiculed or put down, or dismissed, or make you feel like your feelings don't matter, because they do. Isn't that right, Teresa?
That's so good. That's right. I think that's just part of our humanity. We need safety. We need a place of comfort. We need a relationship where we can, like you said, express what's really in our heart and what's on our mind and not be afraid of the other person saying, that's just silly. Why? I can't believe you thought that. I can't believe you feel that way. We have to be a person that our spouse can come to, be a trustworthy friend like we're talking about. This is what friendship is like. You would not laugh at a friend when they come to you with a concern. So don't make light of something if your spouse is upset or hurting or angry. Say, okay, I understand. You can tell me about it and it's okay. It's just giving reassurance, even though you're not feeling as strongly as they are, or you may not be where they are, but still be that person they can come to.
And marriage is a great place for healing. Marriage is a place where healing happens.
That's right.
It really happens. You are both children of God, and you ministered the love of the Lord to each other, and you ministered a balm of healing to each other.
That's
there are
right.
many times early in our relationship, early in our marriage, where God used our circumstances and each other to bring healing old wounds, and just really just applying the balm of forgiveness and mercy, and just healing those past hurts. And you are a great agent to bring healing and to minister healing to your spouse. And
Absolutely.
don't not take advantage of those times when your spouse comes to you, or if you sense something's bothering him, or something's bothering her, to be able to go to them and minister to them and to be the hand of the Lord really to your spouse.
That's so good. Yes. We've talked about it before, praying with your spouse, praying for each other. That really does help in these areas where there are things that, like you said, marriage just brings those things up. It's not that your spouse is trying to aggravate you all the time, but if something seems aggravating over and over, it seems like you're in this cycle of the same hurt happening, or you're just perceiving that is happening with your spouse. That's a really good indication that there's hurt there that needs to be healed, and you may not know how to fix it, but you come together and you take it to the Lord together and let Him heal that.
And it may not happen in an instant, but it won't take long. It won't take years. It won't be years and years of dealing with something. You can deal with it and it'll be done in a short amount of time. Teresa, let's talk about the importance of being best friends. Now, the Lord has given you a wonderful gift, that is your spouse. And remember what Adam said when God the Father presented Eve unto him. He said, at last, a bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother, and shall be joined, glued, adhered to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. So it is a special relationship. And there is nothing like having your spouse as your best friend. And I guarantee you, there is room in your relationship for you two to grow closer together, and you don't know everything about your spouse. I guarantee you don't know everything about your spouse. There's so much room for curiosity and questions and sharing and talking and just creating a bond, especially when you do it under the umbrella of a covenant marriage where God the Father is over you, and you are. The Bible tells us in Ecclesiastes 4:12, a triple braided cord is not easily broken. It tells you about if you have a rope, if you have 3 strands, it's really hard to break that rope. God is that third strand that kind of weaves all in your marriage, all between you.
That's right.
So we want to encourage you. Friendship can be rebuilt intentionally. You are not powerless against drift. You can do this. If this video has encouraged you, please hit the like button so other people can find out about this ministry, and subscribe to get notifications of other new videos that are coming out. And if you ever felt like your marriage has drifted into more of a roommate situation than a friendship situation, we have something for you. It's a 7-day devotional called From Lonely to Best Friends Again, where it'll give you practical steps day by day to help you rebuild your relationship and take a good marriage and make it great. It can take a great marriage and make it even better. Teresa?
That's right.
And if you'd like to check out more videos concerning these topics, check out this video right here, and we'll see you over there. And remember, God designed husband and wife to be friends for life.